Merry Christmas everyone, and welcome to the final episode in the series of TPW Weekly. Coming up in this video, I'll be sharing details on Blackpool Central, a huge new entertainment district that I look forward to sharing plenty of details on. Along with that, I'll be sharing some brand new concept art for the Marvel themed area coming to Walt Disney Studios at Disneyland Paris, and we'll also be taking a look at the plans for two brand new roller coasters coming to Tayto Park in Ireland. I'm Sean Sandbrook. This is the final episode in the series of TPW Weekly, and that means it's time to cue those titles. It's Wednesday the 12th of December 2018 and welcome to this week's festive episode. So yes, thought we'd have a bit of a change with it being a couple of weeks until Christmas. Instead of being in the world of theme parks, I thought let's go inside and sit next to the beautiful Christmas tree, which is in Theme Park Worldwide Blue. I'll put my blue Christmas jumper on, and if you stick about until later on, I might even put my new festive hat on for you, which is some sort of turkey hat. They're all daring me to wear it. Everybody I know, they said, Sean, put it on in the episode. So you know what, if you stick about, I might put it on later for you. But anyway, for now, yes, let's talk about what's happened on the channel over the past week. Lots of new vlogs have come online. We've had the final episode in the series of Let's Play Planet Coaster. That's number 20 and that went online yesterday. And of course, I'll be going straight in with another series starting next week as well. Brand new vlogs from Europa Park. There's a day 1 and a day 2, along with a festive look around the hotels at Europa Park as well. Along with that, a special vlog from Disney Village at Disneyland Paris, taking a look around there at all the different shops, merchandise and restaurants as well. And of course, if you've not already seen them, check out the two different vlogs I did from Disneyland Paris. Again, there was a day 1 and a day 2, along with a special vlog from Walt Disney Studios as well. So make sure you check out those. That are now online. They have been for a couple of weeks here on our YouTube channel. In terms of what's happening over the next couple of weeks before Christmas, there's still quite a few Christmas vlogs to come on the channel, including a visit to Efteling in the Netherlands and also Phantasialand in Germany. Me, Alex and our friend Brett are heading out there later this week, so I look forward to bringing you plenty of updates over on our social media pages, and then of course vlogs as we get within that week up to Christmas. So exciting, isn't it? I look forward to enjoying Christmas with my family, and of course I'll still be uploading regular videos here on the channel. Every day there'll still be an upload, whether it's a vlog, something that I've recorded from throughout the year, an on or off ride video, and yes, daily uploads on Theme Park Worldwide will be continuing into 2019 and beyond. Lots to get through then in terms of theme park news, including some very exciting news from Blackpool. So let's bring it on, shall we, in the weekly news roundup. Now, ever since I was a kid, I've always had a fascination with Blackpool. Whether it's the Pleasure Beach, the Tower, Madame Tussauds, I love all the different attractions there. And of course, seeing it develop all the way through my life. In terms of Blackpool, what they've got planned for the future, well, it is certainly very exciting. Of course, Pleasure Beach had a great year with the launch of Icon, but Blackpool Council said a while back that they were going to be announcing something exciting to take over the car park and police station. That's now being closed and being relocated somewhere else. The car park is set to close to make way for this development, and yes, it's certainly very exciting as they have announced a £300 million investment in Blackpool Central. Now let's go way back before it was a car park and a police station, back to when it was actually the main train station for Blackpool. Thousands and thousands of people used to arrive every day into Blackpool, into that central station, which is just to the right of Coral Island, sort of at the back there, and behind Mr T's Arcade, the Sea Life Centre, Madame Tussauds, that huge area at the back there is what I'm talking about with this development. And yes, a few days ago they announced this huge £300 million development, which is certainly very exciting. Now it's hoped that this 17-acre attraction will bring in 600,000 additional visits to Blackpool each year and create around 1,000 new jobs, which is great for the local economy. Now the redevelopment itself is going to be an indoor complex featuring lots of different things, such as the UK's first flying theatre, so think of it as Blackpool's very own Soaring, exhibition, a bit like what they've got at the Disney parks or Voletarium at Europa Park. It's set to have a virtual reality experience and a free roam VR experience, so that'll be interesting to see how that works. Of course, by the time this development's open, VR hopefully will have advanced even more, which would be great. The Greatest Mysteries, the world's first multimedia exhibition of its type, which will explore extraterrestrial influences on the great ancient civilizations. Some big words there, I'm not used to saying them, am I? I'm just looking at all the press release here, and it really is fascinating to see what they've got there. Adventureland, which would be an expansive indoor family entertainment centre, and in the promotional video that I'm going to show you in just a moment, you actually can spot a Mack family inverted coaster, which looks good. One of the powered models, a bit like Arthur at Europa Park, so that looks interesting. Obviously, all of this is subject to change, and they might have just thought, oh, what can we put in the video to represent that we want some family rides? So it doesn't mean we're going to get that exact model, but it's just a bit of an idea of what they want to put into the complex. But nevertheless, it looks like we're going to be seeing some more rides as part of the Adventureland section of this development. A thrill and gaming zone, a fully themed gaming zone, arcade games, laser tag arena, trampoline park, and also bumper cars, so that sounds really exciting as well. And an alien diner, a themed bar and event space with a restaurant as well, so that's certainly very exciting. We can also see in this video plans for like a roller coaster restaurant or food loop as it is at Europa Park. So yeah, this is a brilliant investment for Blackpool. What a development, and I can't wait to follow it. It's all actually going to be themed around a certain thing, and that's the Chariots of the Gods, which is a book, I believe, that explores sort of all alien encounters and unsolved mysteries of ancient civilizations and stuff. So I'm sure that it's a really interesting theme. I don't really know much about it, but I will be doing some research in the lead up to this. Hopefully this is all going to happen. I don't think it's going to end up like a London Paramount or whatever it's called, London Entertainment Resort. I really hope it's not going to, but I'd love to know your feedback. It's great for Blackpool, it's great for the UK tourism industry, so comment down below on this video and let's hear your thoughts on Blackpool Central. But yeah, in terms of the timescale on this, they're hoping to start work in 2020, so just over a year's time, with a look at opening the first phase in 2024. Future phases will include more car parking, hotels, and maybe even like a nightclub and stuff as well. So this could be what the UK has needed for a long time. I've been crying out saying the UK needs an indoor themed entertainment experience, and this could be it. I'm talking like the Pyramid at Fantasy Island on a bigger scale, the pier in Weston-super-Mare on a bigger scale. So yeah, I'm sure this will be brilliant, and I really hope it happens. But yes, here's a little look. It's only about a 30-second video what they've done. A little trailer for Blackpool Central. And like I said, just keep an eye out because there's a coaster in there, and also that Mack powered coaster, that suspended power coaster, which looks like the clips from Arthur at Europa Park. It's only in there for a split second, but here you go. Take a look at this, the new teaser for Blackpool Central.
World-class attractions, exciting adventure, fun, and ultimate entertainment.
Now, it might only be quite a short video, but from looking at that, it seems like this is going to be a fantastic project for Blackpool. I really hope they connect the Madame Tussauds and Sea Life Centre to it via like a new entrance from the back or something, because it seems like a perfect opportunity to include those with the project. And as much as it's not actually being owned by Millennium Entertainments or nothing to do with them, it'd be nice to see this company sort of that are building this work with those to maybe incorporate them into it. But yeah, it seems really fascinating. I can't help but feel it might have been even better if it was on the seafront. Maybe if they'd have took out some of the buildings on the seafront and sort of incorporated what's there now into those, bringing it onto the seafront. That might have been even better, but still, this is a brilliant project, a huge investment for our tourism in the UK, and this is what we've been crying out for a long time. So I really hope it gets the support and backing what they're hoping, and hopefully all the planning permission and everything will go through. I'm sure with the council having such a big part of it, and let's look at Blackpool itself. It's got the big one, you know, and lots of other huge attractions down there, so and lots of things what run all year round. So I'm sure that this will be a fantastic 365-day-a-year project coming to Blackpool. So I look forward to following it here on Theme Park Worldwide. And as I said, just make sure you comment down below on this video because I would love to know your thoughts as always. Right then, just a little bit of news, a bit of an update for you from Disneyland Paris on the Walt Disney Studios expansion. The Marvel Land is set to be the first phase complete before we get the Studio Lake, the Frozen Land and Star Wars. But yeah, here's a little look at a brand new concept image. This was announced just a few days ago, and here we can see a little look from towards by Armageddon, which is on the right hand side, and you've got the restaurant The Stars on the left hand side, looking down towards what is currently Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, but what will be transformed into a brand new experience featuring Marvel. So yeah, it's going to be fantastic when it's all put together. But yes, here's a little look at that, and as you can see on the left hand side, Restaurant of the Stars looks like it's going to be themed to Ant-Man, most likely going to be staying as a restaurant, not an attraction. But you never know, it is still early stages. On the right hand side we can see that Spider-Man has took over there from Armageddon, which is set to be closing on the 1st of April 2019. It's got to be the worst, if not like the worst Disney ride out there. One of the worst or the worst, that's what I was trying to say. Honestly, it looks absolutely awful from the outside. It doesn't ride any better either. It's a walk through and then at the end you're basically on the Armageddon set. And yes, you have a bit of fire and stuff, but it's not great at all. So yeah, get your last rides, and it's shutting on the 1st of April 2019, and closing in January is the Art of Animation as well in Walt Disney Studios. So a lot of change coming to this, ready for the Marvel Land, which is set to open in a few years time, looking at maybe 2021 for that. So yeah, certainly very exciting as we move forward with that one. To the final piece of news then, also for 2021, and this is from Tayto Park in Ireland. I'm going to put a few different images on your screen looking at their two brand new roller coasters, both of which from Vekoma, and one of them is going to be a new style Vekoma Thrill Coaster, which is basically the new version of the SLC, the suspended looping coaster like good old Infusion at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Not one of my favourites, but over the past couple of years I've been on some amazing Vekoma rides, such as the Let Coaster over at Legendia in Poland, Formula, Energylandia, and so many other great Vekoma experiences. So I've got high hopes for this. I think it'll be great. Going to feature inversion on there as well, as we can see from this. And yeah, there's also going to be another coaster, not quite as unique, but still a good fun ride. Basically, they're going to be building their own version, so to speak, of Rake in Phantasialand, or maybe Accelerator at Drayton Manor. So yeah, it's certainly exciting to see. But yeah, they're putting in their junior boomerang, so that'll intertwine with the big thrill coaster as well, meaning two great additions to Tayto Park for 2021. That's when it's all expected. In terms of where it's been built, it's actually been built behind their log flume attraction, behind the Viking Voyage flume. I've not actually been on that, to be honest. I last went to Tayto Park in 2015, so yeah, it's been 3 years. I need to go back maybe next year to go and see what's happening over there and do the new bits. So yeah, like, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below in the comments. But as far as I'm concerned, two coasters, one of which will be very unique because obviously we've not got that type of ride yet in Europe. Well, Vekoma haven't built one yet, so it's certainly very exciting, and I look forward to following it here on Theme Park Worldwide. It is now time for the final episode in the series of Guess the Ride. I just want to say that you guys have been absolutely fantastic throughout this segment. Obviously, I didn't launch it way back at the start of the series. It started a few months in, but so many different rides have been featured in this, whether it's been sound clips, a lot of them earlier on, and then a lot more of the images zoomed in later on. You guys have all been absolutely fantastic, and I've loved bringing you this section. So yes, thank you very much to everyone who's took the time to comment down below on the video, and of course interact with this section. So yes, what was the ride last week? It was a hard one, I must admit. Like, even I'd struggle to get this one if I didn't put it together. But yes, I can reveal that the ride that was on the zoomed in picture was Tornado at Bakken, which is located at an amusement park in Copenhagen. So there you go. Well done to anyone who got it right. In the comments, it seemed like there was maybe a couple of people, but not loads of people did get that one. But well done to anyone who has guessed any of the rides throughout the year. You've done an amazing job, so well done from me and Charlotte, who put it all together here on TPW Weekly. So yes, thank you very much for joining us for this section, and stay tuned early 2019 for plans and what's coming next year. Some big changes coming next year, and I look forward to sharing that with you guys as we move into the new year. So yes, welcome to the final merch paradise. But don't worry, I will be filming a few special videos all about my theme park merchandise as we move into early January 2019. So stay tuned for those here on our YouTube channel. But yes, a couple of different items to share with you here. Now I love trains and models and all that sort of stuff. And I've got two here, one from Blackpool Pleasure Beach and another from Alton Towers of these vintage cars. So yeah, I thought I'd share this one with you first. This is celebrating 100 years of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and this is from 1896 to 1996. So there you go. I mean, look at that. You got Funshine on there. Yeah, it's just nice, isn't it? With the classic wooden coaster on the side, and of course that old retro Blackpool colour scheme. This one here from Alton Towers, this is from the 80s actually. Europe's premier leisure park, really old one. I managed to pick this up on eBay probably about 10 years ago now. But yeah, looking at that there, really nice. And they sit nice to each other. The two big rivals, so to speak, Alton Towers and Blackpool next to each other. But yeah, like they're nice. I really like these. And I know quite a few of you out there collect it from models and stuff. So let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know if you've got anything similar to this. I've also got like a Valhalla bus that I've shown you on the videos before. All sorts. But like I say, stay tuned for them special merchandise videos that are going to be coming up in just over a month's time. Now, loads of my friends have said to me over the past week, Sean, you've got to wear your turkey hat for your final episode of TPW Weekly. And here it is, I'm putting it on. You all thought I wasn't going to do it, but here I am with my turkey hat on. So yes, let's go for it. Merry Christmas, everyone. And I just want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you that are sent in items. I can't take it seriously with this on. That are sent in items to TPW Weekly all the way throughout the year. It's been absolutely awesome. Hundreds and hundreds of photos that you guys have sent in from theme parks and various other different attractions as well. It's getting caught on my glasses as well, so thank you very much for everyone who sent them in. And also, probably the biggest thank you needs to go to Charlotte, because honestly she does an amazing job. Every time you message into Theme Park Worldwide on Facebook or Instagram, Charlotte replies to you with all different questions and queries, and of course also as well all the different things for TPW Weekly, all the photos, anything that you send in, and then Charlotte puts it all together and sends it over to me for when I record these normally on a Tuesday. So I just want to say a big thank you to Charlotte. Of course, she's the Theme Park Worldwide admin and my wonderful girlfriend of over 5 years. You've done an amazing job throughout the year, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Without Charlotte, it wouldn't be possible. And honestly, you're probably all sitting there laughing right now because this hat, it just doesn't fit properly, you know what I mean? But you know what, you got to go for it, haven't you? Anyway, here we go then. It's time for the final Interact With Me of 2018, and we're starting off with Anna with a Colossus on-ride photo from Thorpe Park. Bet you wasn't expecting this, Anna, were you? Sean the turkey sat here. Anyway, moving on, we got David with a stealth on-ride photo from Thorpe Park, and up next Tim with Europa Park there, having a wonderful time with Mary. So there you go. Hello Mary, hope she's doing well. Moving on, we've got Jeffrey at Fun Spot, so thank you very much for sending in that one. We've got Nathan with a furious Bacco on-ride photo, but you look very serious there, very serious pose going on, but thank you for sending that one in. Moving on then from that, honestly, it's moving my glasses so I can't read. Moving on from that, we've got Casey with an icon on-ride photo there from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We then got Hannah and Emma with a wide selection of theme park visit photos, so thank you for sending in those. We then got Jenny with a Wild Mouse XXL on-ride photo, so thanks for sending that one in, Jenny. We then got Mia, Izzy and Ella, big fans of the channel, who've got a photo here with the Alton ancestors, so thanks for sending that one to me. We then got Anthony with the Scott family at Alton Towers Hotel. And following on from that, we've got Matthew with the Olympia looping on-ride photo, so thanks for sending that one in. My turkey legs just keep getting in the way when I keep turning. Moving on, we've got Al with a Pirate Falls on-ride photo from Legoland. And then we've got Jason and Hayley with the Splash Mountain on-ride photo there from the Disney park, so thank you for sharing that one. Moving on from that, we've got Joe in the Smiler room there, so thank you for sending that one in. Then got Dylan with a Nemesis on-ride photo from Alton Towers. George at Stoke-on-Trent Winter Wonderland. Hope you enjoyed that wonderful ride just behind you. It's a great attraction. Following on then from that, we've got Matthew and Isabella on Scorpion Express at Chessington World of Adventures. Following on from that, Sam outside Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point, an absolutely awesome RMC coaster that I can't wait to get back on again soon. Moving on from that, we got Jay and the family outside Wonder Woman, loving your pose just there, and thanks for sharing that one. Then got Jason and his partner there with me, so thank you very much for sending in that one. And then finally we've got the birthdays. So a big happy 30th birthday to Emma from myself and everyone here at Theme Park Worldwide. And finally, happy birthday to Neil from Sid. There we go, we've made it to that point, and you know what, there's... Oh, my leg. There we go. It's coming off. Thank you very much for joining me for that very special interact with me with my turkey hat on. You're all sitting there thinking you want me to put it back on again. I know you are, but it's not happening. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching this week's episode and the series of TPW Weekly. I'll be back towards the end of January, early February, with all the details about what's to come throughout 2019. And I've hinted at it a few times about some of the trips, what we're doing, but it's going to be very exciting, putting all the planning together in the next couple of weeks, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. That's the reason why I have a bit of a break, really, and put all things together, and yeah, I can't wait to share it all with you. So yes, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for all of your support with Theme Park Worldwide. What a year it's been. We hit 100,000 subscribers earlier this year. We're about to hit 150,000 subscribers. We got voted Vlogger of the Year and so many other fantastic milestones this year. It has been absolutely incredible. 60 million views. Honestly, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that is all for this week's episode. And you know what? Because you all loved it that much, I'm going to put it back on for my big finale. Have a wonderful Christmas, everyone. When you're having your turkey on Christmas Day, think of me with my turkey hat on. Thank you very much for watching Theme Park Worldwide. Stay tuned for daily vlogs and videos throughout the winter season. And for the final time, that means it's time to cue those festive credits. See you soon, guys.